Hey Clashers, we have a lot of topics to talk about, and one of the topics is going to be the Clan War League bases, because Clan War League is around the corner. I will show those later in the video with as well the recommended clan castle troops and everything, but I think we should start things off with talking about the events inside the month of July, because Supercell just announced that there will be no medal event, and this means as well no epic equipment in the month of July. They're saying that there is, well, enough events going on with the hero event, which you guys have unlocked really quick. I think within like 2 days or something, you were able to unlock the highest milestone, and Supercell already said they did kind of like calculate on the amount of Dark Elixir you had to collect, because that was apparently way too easy. But hey, this means that we have now over the entirety of the month July the event of the heroes, where you can use heroes while they're upgrading. Which gets us as well to the next topic, which is hopefully the event is going to work, because that is something which in the recent past is something completely different. So just imagine that you're upgrading your hero and you cannot use it because there is a bug and you can't use it in the Clan War League. That would not be great. So I really hope that Supercell this time around has tested this event well and they won't have any bugs with that, because just recently we had the streak event and there were a lot of players who had a lot of problems with the event because attacks did not count, you were not able to get to the next day of rewards and everything, and it was overall just a really big mess, unfortunately. In the end, Supercell was able to fix it on the last day, which is kind of late, but at least they were adding the 2-star bonus as a compensation, which is at least something, I guess. But I really hope that moving forward, events are going to be tested better and that we won't encounter as many bugs. So if you're in a clan, maybe make sure that one of your clan members is going to test if the event is working properly or something with hero upgrades. So in the end, you don't have to waste any gems or whatever. So that's just a side note from me, because, well, we unfortunately had this in the past. As well, though, I want to talk about then the fact that we do not get a new epic equipment, because that is then the next topic, which is ores and the ore economy system currently in the game, because that is as well where we have to talk about two sides, a positive and a negative, where the negative, in my opinion, is way bigger. Because whenever I talk about equipments, and especially the ores, which you have to invest to actually upgrade all of them, and I know, like, for me, all of them are max, it looks great, but this has cost a freaking ton amount of money. Like, that was a lot of money, and obviously not everyone wants to spend that amount of money of actually getting to this stage, right? So there are some problems currently with the ecosystem of ores. Whenever I talk about this, I get typically two types of comments. One type is like saying, yes, you're right, with the like, there's way too little ores in the game and it's really problematic to upgrade equipment. And then surprisingly might be that there is a lot of people as well who are saying, iTzu, I don't have any problems with ores, I'm totally fine. And those comments typically are coming from players which are from town level 13 and below. And this is now where the problem starts, in my opinion, and where I would try to approach in fixing the ecosystem. Because yes, I'm criticizing this, but as well I'm trying at least, and I would love to hear your opinion about that, presenting a solution which in my opinion might be able to make this or improve this current situation. So, talking about it, Town 13 and below have a lot of ores apparently based on community feedback. Town 14 seems to be currently based on feedback of the community, kind of like a sweet spot. You have quite a few ores to upgrade equipments you want, but at the same time you don't rush through all of that too quickly, because at the end of the day it's still progression which you should like do step by step. But getting to Town 15 and Town 16, that's where the problems are starting. The equipment upgrade progression is really slow. And that obviously is then less fun, because you can like less try around, use as well new equipments, because there's no way of using them in a max way of like testing them and stuff. So it's really not optimal. So what my idea would be for this is that there is going to be added, whenever there is an added event, the resources or in general the rewards are scaled by town level. We already have that in the game with the star bonus, which means based on your trophy range, you're getting more or less resources, ores included. The same thing as well for Clan War. If you're taking a higher town level, which most likely is then the even town level you're attacking, or at least close to that, you're getting more ores if the town level is higher. Town level 8 is getting obviously way less than attacking a town level 16, for example. So that is as well in a certain way scaled. But especially stereo ore is getting mainly earned from events as well. And those events are not really scaled, which is fine because there is the event pass, right? And would be unfair if Tunnel 8 has to pay more than a Tunnel 16 for their ores because, well, it's just about scaling. But I'm talking about events like the Streak event. Giving 3,000 blue ore to Tunnel 8 is quite nice. You can get quite a few level of equipments in there. If you get 3,000 blue ore to Tunnel 16, that's maybe one level, and we're still not talking about the other ores like glowy or stereo ore, right? Like 3,000 for Tunnel 16 is one level on the higher levels, right? Like, that's not really much. So it needs some scaling within the rewards. And I really hope that moving forward, Supercell is going to improve that to make sure that this balance of the ore ecosystem is more balanced out when it comes down to, well, Town 15, Town 16, they have to do way more level, which means they need as well more ore incomes. They need to somehow scale it more, or at least make more ore income sources where the ore income then is scaled up based on the town hall. I would love to hear your opinion, because do you agree? Do you think that's maybe a good approach to like fixing the problem that Tunnel 13 and below is having a lot of ores and they are quite easily upgrading their equipments in general, while Tunnel 15, Tunnel 16 are struggling a lot? Would you agree? Would you disagree? I would love to hear that for sure. But as well, I have talked as well about the Clan War League, because that is another thing which is starting tomorrow. And I think we should take a look at some bases because, well, we have now talked about there's no medal event and no epic equipment in July. There's going to be the hero event starting tomorrow. And well, now what we need is Clan War League bases. And as always, there's a huge shout out going to RH Base Building, because they and their base builders are providing those bases. If you want to get your own custom-made base, you can get the link down below and use the link down below. And with the code iTzu, you get a 10% discount on top. Let's move and let's start with the first base, which is Town Level 9. Valley, the base builder, and he's recommending the clan cast of 1 witch, 1 super minion, and then 8 archers. Town Level 10 already, we're moving quick today, is as well built by Valley, 1 super minion, 3 headhunters, and 5 archers. Town Level 11 is going to be from VRB, 1 super minion, 2 headhunters, and 11 archers for this base recommendation. Town Level 12, and we're keep moving quick, built by Marco. Looking kind of similar, to be honest. Style seems to work. It's going to be 2 super minions, 2 rocket loons, and 4 archers. Or if you want to defend versus witches especially, it's going to be a hound filled with headhunter and archers. Turn 13 from Wolves with 2 super minions, 2 rocket loons, and then filled with archers as well. Turn level 14 built by Kronos. On this one, he's recommending 2 ice golems, 1 headhunter, and then again filled with archers. And town level 15 built by ESK. On this one, he's recommending as well 2 ice golems, then 2 headhunters, and 8 archers, because obviously the clan cast is increasing as well in size. The town 60 base built by Daniel, and he is actually recommending as well 2 ice golems, and the rest archers. No headhunters in this one included. Let me know if you prefer the style of base presentation as we have just done with the just going quickly through the bases, or would you prefer for the future of me always doing those separated isolated Clan War League videos? Because I felt like since the new month is already starting, we have typically always some news to share, so I felt like maybe the combination is quite nice. Let me know moving forward what you would prefer, the shorter version or the isolated videos for the Clan War League bases in general. As always, the link is down below for the bases. You can as well visit the website of RH Base Building to get your own bases, and you get even a 10% discount with using the code iTzu. I really appreciate that. Hope the bases are going to defend for you. And I will see you guys back tomorrow with the next class video. Other than, see ya and bye bye.